Straight all day.
Dre Baldwin, balloverseas.com, Overseas Basketball Blueprint. The question we are addressing here is what overseas basketball life is like. Now, before I get into this, if you are watching this on YouTube, please like, review, comment, share the video. Let us know we're giving you value, giving you some game about the game. And if you're listening to this on a podcasting platform, please leave a review or like the video or the audio wherever you can. On Apple Podcasts, leave a review, leave a rating, let people know that we're giving you the game. We are the plug on overseas ball. Now, this video right here, I'm really just going to be talking about it. I think there are some players who are playing ball actively right now overseas who can give you the visual that can show you what they're doing overseas. A lot of players these days I've seen are vlogging about their overseas life, and the video they're showing you where they live and walking around town and stuff like that. So y'all can watch those guys' videos. Maybe you already seen them, so go look those up and see what guys are showing you, like how they're living and all that. Excellent stuff. That's great stuff from those players who are out there. Now me, I'm not overseas right now. I'm in Miami, Florida, where I live. I don't play overseas no more, but I just want to talk about what the overseas life is like, because I get players asking this. I get parents sometimes reaching out to me asking me, hey, my child is thinking about playing overseas. What is it like playing over there? Are they going to be able to do this and that? So in general answer to the question, what is it like living life while you're playing overseas off the court? It's amazing. That's what it's like. It's amazing. So think whatever you think it would be like playing overseas and living over there, and multiply that by 10. That's pretty much what it is. That's how it is. Because every single day when you wake up, and this is what would happen to me when I was playing overseas. Every single day that I woke up, it was almost like unconsciously I forget that I was overseas for like a second, and then I remember, like, damn, I'm in Germany, I'm in Croatia, I'm in Montenegro, even when I was in Mexico. Anywhere I was at that wasn't the United States, like my normal home permanent address, I'm like, damn, I'm actually overseas, and I'm only here because I play basketball. Like, I'm in this apartment, or I got this place, and all I got to do is play basketball. That's an amazing thought to consciously think about every single day. Even the days when I was having issues with the coach, I wasn't getting playing time in the game, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I couldn't communicate because the coach didn't speak English, and I'm not understanding what the hell is going on. I would always catch myself and check myself, like, yo, I'm fucking in Europe playing basketball for a living. I'm walking around this town. I'm the only black guy. Everybody knows me because I'm black and I'm tall, and they know I play basketball. They know that's why I'm there. And everything that comes with that, the fans that you have, the kids loving you, the girls looking at you, all of that, people can't really speak English like that, and you're going in the internet cafes and you making the videos, and nowadays you got social media. When I was playing, social media was out, but of course it wasn't how it is now. Now you can put your whole life on display through social media. So to people back home, when you're playing overseas, you live in a movie. Like, yo, you in whatever country that 99% of your friends and family will never leave the United States. Most of them ain't never gonna leave the city that they from. You traveling the world playing basketball for a living and getting paid to do it. Are you kidding me? It is amazing living life when you play basketball overseas. So if you're asking what the life is like, the answer in one word is amazing. Now, some of the things that you have to keep in mind, unless you do speak another language, there will be some communication challenges, but it's not like you're gonna be out there like you're in fucking Siberia with no soldiers about to kill you and you end up dead because you can't speak. It's not like that. All right, people are still people. So even though it's not the United States, you Americans, not us snobby Americans, just because they're not Americans and they don't speak English, people are not crazy. It's not like some alien movie where people are just going to destroy you because you can't speak their language. It's not like that at all. The majority of people, especially if we're talking age like 40 and under, they can speak English, maybe not fluently, but you're going to be, especially a lot of young people, because they watch the same stuff we watch. They watch YouTube, they on TV, they listen to music, the same music we listen to, they're on the same social medias we're on. They can speak English, they can understand you, and they can speak back to you. They might not be fluent, but they're pretty good. Anywhere that you go, you're gonna meet some young people your age. If you're playing basketball, that means you're under the age of 40 for the most part. Now, you're going to meet people your age who can speak English just damn near just as well as you can. They can speak it, write it, and they can speak the native language. So make friends with those people. You'll make friends with them without even trying. So you ain't even got to worry about this. You'll make friends with them. They can translate for you. They can help you go to the grocery store and, you know, ask for what you want. If you can't understand stuff, you're trying to get apples but you don't know how to say it, they can help you with all that. They can help you navigate. You need to catch the train or the bus. You're trying to travel around. That stuff you won't even need to worry about. Like the money exchange, you won't need to worry about none of that. Your teammates will help you with that. The team management will help you too, because they know you can't speak the language. They're going to help you out, make sure you can move around, all that. You won't really have, just inherently, just in general, you're not going to have any problems being an American who can't speak the native language wherever you're at playing overseas. The team brought you over there, so they're going to make sure you're protected. They're going to connect you with teammates who can speak English and they can speak the native language, so you'll be fine with that. It's really just you handling your business on the court. As long as you're handling your business on the court, the team will be happy with you, and you can just enjoy yourself over there. Don't do nothing dumb. I talked about this already. Don't do anything dumb off the court. Listen, understand, doing something dumb off the court in the United States is the same as doing something dumb off the court overseas. Just because you're playing overseas doesn't mean it's not dumb. All right, don't get any fights at the bar. Don't steal nothing from the grocery store. All right, don't do nothing stupid. All right, don't drive drunk. All those things that can get you in trouble in the USA will get you in trouble over there. Probably worse trouble, and it might cost you your career and your job and your salary. So don't do nothing dumb. But life, I mean, I believe from my experience, it was just fun. Everywhere you went was a new experience, because you're in a place that most people who are from where you're from, who come from your background, your family, your friends, they will never see what you're seeing. And that right there, as far as I'm concerned, that made it just that much more valuable to me, because I knew this was an experience that most people ain't never going to get. No matter how hard they work, no matter how bad they want it, they're just never going to get that experience. So when and if you get your chance to play overseas, or if you're already overseas right now, maybe you're overseas right now and you just been sitting in your flat. That's what they call apartments over there. You're sitting in your flat or in your house and you ain't really doing nothing. You ain't moving around and seeing the sights because maybe you ain't getting much playing time, or you're homesick, or it's cold outside, or whatever your reasons. Get the hell out the house and experience where you're at, because you will never ever get this experience again. Because when your career is over, your career is over. I mean, it ain't like you can't travel, but it won't be because you can play basketball. I mean, I could travel right now. I can go anywhere in the world that I want, as long as I'm willing to pay for it, but it ain't because I play ball. So that experience is something that you will never get again. So soak it up, go outside, meet people, meet the locals, post on social media and tag where you're at. And the local people will be attracted to you because they see that you're at least trying. You try to use the language. If you tag where you're at, you take pictures of stuff that's local and show that you admire it, the locals will really appreciate that, because they see that you're at least trying to assimilate to the culture and to the environment that you're in. In every place that I was in, I remember I was in Germany, and this is when early days of blogging. We talking like 2007. I was blogging about my experience in Germany, and I had all these German people in the town that I was playing in, different towns I was playing in. They were reading my blog, everything that I wrote, and I didn't even know it. Once the team manager told me, because he mentioned something that I wrote about in the blog, I was like, I didn't even know he was reading it. I thought only my American friends were reading it, but they were reading everything that I wrote, because they're like, damn, this dude is really going around. Like, I was writing about the food, I was writing about how I liked certain things, I was writing about interesting stuff that I saw, I was taking pictures of things, and like talking about riding the bus, and they were loving it, because they're like, this dude is really noticing how we live and he's appreciating it, and they loved it. So if you, wherever you're playing, just try to speak the language, try some of the food, talk to the people, like show that you're not afraid of them, you're not standoffish, you don't think you're better than them, you're not afraid, you're not scared of talking to them because you can't speak the language like that, and they will love you for that. Trust me, they will love you. Any of you who plays overseas right now, y'all can co-sign this in the comments and tell me, because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's so fun, like you don't even want to leave. Now, you might want to leave because you want to go home, but you will love the experience. And those fans, I got fans who knew me from places that I played 10 years ago who still follow me to this day, who will still ask me about, hey, I'll post a picture, like a TBT picture from a different place. They're like, yo, why don't you post a picture from when you played in our country or something like that, still to this very day, because of the places that I've been. So just soak it up. That's the best thing I could tell you about overseas basketball life. Soak it up. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing you need to be afraid of. Nobody's going to do anything to you, especially if you're playing in Europe. These are not third world countries. Sorry. These places are they got just as much technology and all that as the United States. You might not understand it all, but they got it. All right, they got the internet and all that. Nothing's gonna happen to you. No, there ain't gonna be any problems unless you're bringing a problem. You're fine. Enjoy it, soak it up. It is amazing. So if you haven't yet gotten your copy of this book, The Overseas Basketball Blueprint, go to balloverseas.com. The book is free. All you do is cover a small shipping charge. I will ship it to you worldwide, anywhere that you live. 237-page book, everything you need to know to get started playing overseas. While you are there, if you want the other 3 books in the bundle, Basketball Agents Decoded, this is self-explanatory. Truth About Overseas Basketball Exposure Camps, also self-explanatory. And Overseas Basketball Secrets is basically explaining the business side of the game, just giving you an overview of how the game works for people who are trying to understand, like parents and people just don't know how it works. This book will tell you that. Again, you can get all this at balloverseas.com. You don't have to get these 3. If you just want this one, just cover the shipping. The book is free. I got you, balloverseas.com. Work on your game. Dre, all